Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be joining us around the world. We want to welcome you again today to another episode, another presentation to our channel, Education Unpacked, where we do some basic analysis, trying to uncover the mysteries behind advancing your career, making that important decision. If you are a professional, if you are someone who is really in the middle of their career at the moment, if you're someone who wants to jump into progressing themselves, if you're really close at the decision-making point at this moment to do a program online or on campus, we are here to answer your questions. We will be looking into different topics today. If you are joining us today, please click onto the subscribe button. And so you click the little bell. Each time we upload another video, you will have the opportunity to see what we're coming up with. Today, we will be looking at both campus and online cost. The cost of studying online and the cost of actually studying on campus. So if you are that professional out there, if you are that decision maker, if you are the young professional who is coming out from school, who just landed the first job, if you are a seasoned professional who is about to make an informed decision, we are here to break it down for you, so you are able to come to that conclusion if you want to leave your current job and travel abroad, wherever the abroad may be for you, to go advance your career. If you want to decide to hold it back home and do it online, we are going to unpackage it for you, so you can make that decision. So we bring it down to you. You can sit out there, make that informed decision. It's never going to be easy to invest your money. So we want to make you understand what's the best possible way of making that decision. So our topic tonight, it's about the cost of studying online. The cost of studying online. We're going to break this into separate videos. One will be the cost of studying online, if there is actually any cost, if there is huge investment. We will also look into another video, which will be part 2 of this series, talking about the cost of studying actually on campus, the bricks and mortar. So we will break that down for you, so we can put the decision in front of your table, and then you can make the pick there, and then you're able to move forward. So if you're joining us, please just hold down your pen and papers, and to kind of listen to the conversation. I will be touching on some vital areas which will help you to make that very informed decision. So thank you. We will be going on with the presentation in a moment. So we want to ask you for just a minute or two so that we put the materials together. So thank you so much for hanging on there. Okay, welcome back, fellow viewers. We will go straight to what matters. We won't take much of your time. Like we've always said in this particular platform, we want to keep things really simple and straightforward, because that's what's important. We won't take much of your time. We're going to focus on directly into what matters. That is looking into the cost of the online program, the cost of online program. So if you are a professional who is very close at making that decision, we want to help you today to kind of narrow it down to the decision point. So please take note, listen carefully while we break it down for you. An average master's program, we don't know if you are looking for a master's or a bachelor's program. Today we'll be looking at the master's. Master's could be the MBA program, an MSc, an MA program, that you're going into. We're focusing now within Europe. In the United States, the prices are different. You have master's program for $25,000. In Europe, you do have online master's degree for 10,000. You have some for $9,000 or 9,000 euros or 9,000 pounds. It all depends on what currency you're looking. The difference not much. It's just around that area. So we are looking today at an MBA Master's Sciences or an MA program. Let's say, but first of all, before you start a master's degree online, what you need to know is that you may decide, maybe because of career moves, your friends are studying, your friends are having promotions at work, they're developing themselves, and you are there saying that, oh my God, I want to move on in my career as well. So we want to make sure that we narrow it down for you. The average cost could be $10,000 or 10,000 euros for a master's degree from an accredited institution. You can check on our videos. We talked about the 20 best online, 23 best online universities. You can go there and choose from any of them for you to do your master's degree. Now, the average course will be 10,000 euros for most master's degree. And that's what it costs you to start. You already know the price. You go to the website, take a look, and see what it costs you. Now, the question is the cost of an online master's. If you look at the tuition fee for the online masters, it goes to include a few other things. The fees people look at, it's not a fee that other things are added on top of it. In some cases, in a clear, transparent master's degree, the fees are outlined into the program information. You're able to look at it there. Let's say we're going for a master's degree, which is 10,000 pounds or 10,000 euros. Most of the times you see there will be a library fee that's included into this cost. You may also have the technology fee, which is included into this cost. The extra cost that you are looking, you will be getting from the school might be the yearly increase. The yearly increase could be 5%, 2.5% of the 10,000 euros. It could be 6%. But I've never seen where it goes to 6%. It could go 3%. All depends on the institution you're going in for. The cost of the technology fee comes with kind of checking your classroom, protecting your privacy in the classroom. They want to make sure that your login details are fine. This cost is included into the tuition fee in most institutions. The library cost fees comes from the publications and the journal articles that you have access from during your learning. You can go there for publications. You do your research in there. You have access to thousands of publications, state-of-the-art materials. You are able to log in there to check on different materials that will help you perform in your program. So there is some amount of cost in there which is applied to that same 10,000 euros. Now remember, we are still talking about 10,000 euros here. The library fee is included. The study materials are included, which is like in the online bookstore. Some people can purchase books, but in most master's degree nowadays, this cost it's also included as well. So your $10,000 or 10,000 euros covers all of this. Now, the 5% increase that you would experience as you go through your studies might be if your program is for 18 months, might be if it is for 2 years, but most online master's degree will be for, let's say, 1 year and a maximum of 18 months. However, You can stretch your program. All depends on the on your individual responsibility. You might be busy. You might be having other projects coming in between. You might have other things that are affecting your performance. You might have a child on the way. You may have you're getting married. Your family, your wife is sick or your husband is sick. All of these things can affect your performance, and you decide to stretch your program beyond 1 year and beyond 18 months. In that case, you'll be caught up with the 5% increase of a tuition fee. So you need to take note of that. Remember, we are looking at 10,000 euros for a master's program. Now, no cost has been added so far. The library fee is in there. The technology fee is in there already. The yearly increase could be 5%, which in most cases you will be won by the university. Taking break in between is also possible in most master's degree. Most master's online programs, it's possible for you to take breaks in between. Could be 1 quarter, could be up to 60 days, or depends. Could be 90 days, depending on the university policy and the availability of the different aspects that comes along with that very package. So if you go in to do an online program, you remember that you can see that rather you're not spending a lot of money. You just need a computer. You need a computer and internet. You need just a computer and internet, and the rest will be provided to you by your online school. This is so simple. You don't have to make it complicated. Don't put it on yourself. That's why here at Education Unpacked, we are trying to reveal to you the mystery behind online education and campus program, what you need to know to make that informed decision. What are the vital things, the basic stuff? Because when you log into a website of a university, you see all this complex thing there, and there is a lot of marketing going on there, and you don't know what to do. You may have a conversation with the advisor. This is also another thing that I wanted to add on to the cost of an online program. There is just no cost. Apart from that, you were paying the fee that you've been advised to upfront. But what you also get from that fees, apart from the technology fee that your classroom is protected, the library where you have access to thousands of journal publications, you also would just have a 5% increase, which is something you can get to deal with. On the other hand, you would have extremely exclusive interview or conversation, a consulting service with your advisor or your consultant from whatever institution you're going on. You have the opportunity to ask those vital questions. You have the opportunity to want to know more about that. You don't get this when you're doing a campus program. You don't get these services when you go in there. You just kind of fill the information and send it to them. They will make a decision for you. But with an online program, you get to talk to a consultant. He's going to advise you, a career advisor. They will talk you over the whole thing, and you have the opportunity to make a clear and informed decision. You can go back and ask questions. This is basically free. You don't pay for that. You don't pay for that. If you compare that with a normal and traditional school, you would have to send the application, and you want to find someone to talk to at the school. Then you are making decision in the darkness, totally. So we're advising you that the cost of online programs are there, but there is no additional cost as compared to you doing on campus program. Don't forget, while doing an online program, you stay behind to interact with your family, your friends, your brothers and sisters. You still maintain your job. What you learn in class, you can apply that into your current job, and it helps you develop yourself. Another good thing is that with the cost of an online program, you can actually fund the cost yourself. You can actually fund it. You don't have to travel where you'll be looking for work to pay for your studies. But with that particular 10,000 euros, for example, that's the price tag for your master's program, MBA, whatever program you're going in for, MSc. It makes sure that you can work and then you pay for your program. You can take your loan in your own country to adjust things, and then you can pay for that. You don't have to come to a country where you don't know how things are going to work out for you there, and then you are making a decision in the dark. That's why we are here to break it down for you. If you are that professional who is very close in taking an online program, we encourage you to consider all of this, that the cost is so important for you. The cost is so important that that can affect your performance, that can affect you completing your degree on time, that can affect your perception studying online. So we encourage you to note that you can support your studies while you are back home, wherever your home may be, in Asia, in Africa, within Europe, in the United States, in North America, in Latin America. So you want to think about you making that decision before you embark on that journey of yours. So going back to what we just said, the cost of online program is cheaper as compared to the campus program. So we've aligned to you that you will just be paying things like, which is inclusive in your tuition fee, in that 10,000 euros will be the technology fee, the library fee, and then you may have just a 5% increase, and you may also incur transfer cost of your of the money you pay online to transfer the fees, or the bank transfer. That's another cost that you may inquire, but that could be just about 500 euros extra on top of that for one full year. If you choose to pay in installments, then you will pay some little fees. If you go to your bank and do the fee payment at once, you may definitely have some kind of discount in those schools. So please consider that before making that decision. So in essence, what will add on top of your 10,000 euros will be just like 700 euros. How did the 700 euros come about? The 500 could be maybe the percentage that you'll be paying for the transfer cost, and the online internet that you will need to have as an internet cost for a year could be about 100 euros. When you have your internet, that's what money you'll be paying every month. So that goes to that amount. And apart from that, we strongly believe that you are able to go in to do an online program without you stressing yourself, without you struggling to meet the demands of what the institutions they need from you. So we encourage you to think about this. The decision is yours. You can make that informed decision. So we are just here to advise you, to take your questions, and to see that you get up in the morning, you want to do an online program. All you need is an internet and a computer. Period. Nothing else. The rest will be provided by the university or the institution. So we want to thank you today for you to consider that aspect, that a $10,000 program will end up being extra cost of about 700 euros. So you will stay back home, you have a good time with your family, you interact with them, have fun, you're studying with fun, you're studying and applying those techniques into your job. You don't have to travel thousands of miles away and get into some kind of things which you have no clue about. So we want to encourage you, if you're that young student whom your parents are paying for you to do an online program, if you are that young professional who is getting into advancing your career doing an online program, if you are a seasoned expert out there who is trying to develop to improve continuous professional development, we encourage you to look at the cost. So the cost of an online program, it's a lot of advantages in there, because you in most cases you are in control of what's happening with your transaction or your interaction with the university. So there are no hidden costs in most cases. That could come up with just the yearly increase of 5%, 6%. In some cases might go up to, I don't know which university extend its theirs to 10%. but I think it should be 3%, 5%. So this is just all what it takes for you to finalize your decision. That's all you need to do for you to say, yes, I'm ready. Once you are ready, please go back and review all of these things. Ask these questions. How much is the technology fee? Does my tuition fee cover my technology fee? Does it cover the study materials? These are books, publication, the online library. Does it covers, what else does it cover? You need to ask this question. Once you are aware of all of these questions, you have a chance to make that informed decision. All is yours. We want to wish you good luck as you embark on this wonderful journey of yours to taking your career to the next stage by doing an online program. So thank you so much for watching. If you're just joining in, please, we encourage you to subscribe to our videos and post your question in the comment section or send us an email so we are able to interact with you to solve your problems in terms of you making that next big move of yours. So thanks for watching, and we're looking forward to receiving your questions there in the next couple of days. Thank you.